Hello, welcome back to the Waffle Press Movie Podcast. I am your host, Diego Crespo. With me today is my co-host, Gina Verza. Gene, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I went through a lot of emotion seeing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, we just got out of seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, ArcLight Hollywood. There's a lot of expectations for this movie.
Right.
And, I mean, how do you deal with expectations in a movie like this, Gene?
I think you just have to just go in blind, because you're just your emotions will mess you up,
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, because the first Guardians is just so, maybe not groundbreaking, but it was, there's a big wow factor in the first movie's appearance. Because structurally it's similar to the other Marvel movies, but, the emotional beats and the characters are really broad and diverse and exciting, and shows the whole other side of the Marvel movies that are unlike anything. I mean, Thor kind of taps into the weirdness, but not as much as Guardians.
Yeah, sure.
Regardless of quality, Gene, it taps into the weirdness, right?
Yeah. Of course.
And so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
And I think whether or not it does determines how you approach the movie, because let's just get right into it. No spoilers for this discussion.
That'd be a dick move.
I loved Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yes.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it might be my favorite Marvel movie. I don't want to toss it out because everyone always says that for every Marvel movie, but this one...
Except when they see Thor the Dark World.
Except when they see Thor... Yeah. This one hit a lot of really big emotional beats for me, and it just gave me, this really good feeling about going to the movies. Gene, what'd you think?
I think it was one of the best Marvel movies. You're right. I don't think it was the best. It's definitely up there for me. It's definitely one of the better Marvel movies. It's very Empire Strikes Back-y, but fuck, Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie, so who cares? It's really funny. There's a lot of twists, a lot of turns. It's really emotional.
I don't know if there's twists and turns.
Yeah, a little bit.
There are, but it's not a... Let's get that out of the way. The comparisons to Empire Strikes Back are because Empire Strikes Back doesn't have a plot. It's a character-driven blockbuster.
Which was.
So is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
And I personally love that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen a bunch of Save the World plots again, and obviously Guardians of the Galaxy, they say in the trailers, we're saving the galaxy again. That's what they do.
But
it's all driven by character and heart and emotion.
Right.
And that's what you go to the Guardians of the Galaxy movies for.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's all there and expanded upon in a way that a sequel should.
Right.
For this type of movie.
Yeah, and I really want to talk about the emotion of the movie. It's very, very, very character driven, but a lot of relationships are really explored. It's about fathers and sons. Obviously from the trailer you can get that, but who is someone's father? I guess.
What does it mean to be a part of a family? The first Guardians was about building the family. Now it's all right, what does it mean to be a part of one? And for anybody who's close to anybody in the world, you're gonna argue, you're gonna yell, you're gonna fight. You're going to piss each other off, but at the end of the day, being a part of a family means being there for someone.
Right.
Regardless of the bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a really beautiful message for a movie like this.
Right.
And being in a family, I think some people might take away the movie is broader and messier because there's no real structure to the movie.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Characters going around, hanging about. And that's not to say that things don't happen in the movie. There's a lot of conversation set pieces, but there's a lot of action set pieces. There's a lot of surprisingly dark emotional moments and physical moments that really took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it to get as dark as it did.
Yeah. For Guardians, the movie that ended with the dance-off in the first one.
Yeah, to be fair, Quill's mom dies in the first one.
Right.
In the opening scene.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Someone was just telling me they watched Guardians the first time in preparation for Guardians 2, and they thought they had the wrong movie at first, because they're like, this is dark. They heard it was this big fun space movie, and it is, but it's also got a lot of emotional stuff.
Right.
Again, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 really just it succeeds that with flying colors.
Yeah, of course. So cool.
Are we gonna talk spoilers at all?
No.
Okay.
What's one last thing? What was your favorite song off the Awesome Mix Volume 2?
The Chain.
The Chain?
Yeah, I loved it in the trailers, but how it was used in the movie, I was like, fuck yeah.
Right.
Fuck
that was
yeah.
great.
Great.
I think mine was either Randy or I think it was Wham Bam Sheng. It was Wham Bam. You know the one I'm talking about.
It's your song, man.
Yeah, it was that one, the Wham Bam song. So yeah, but definitely recommend it. Please see it in like a week.
See it on the biggest screen possible because it's how it has the big action set pieces are really, I think, maybe not the most inventive, but they look great. I think it's the best looking Marvel movie.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
James Gunn really pushed the potential of the red AK, that camera.
That's a good camera.
Yeah, the movie looks beautiful, and it's great. The staging, I think, is improved in how the characters are set up on screen. The cinematography, it doesn't look like some of the flat complaints that Marvel movies have. The colors really pop. It's exciting. It's heartfelt. It's everything a summer blockbuster like this should be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. So Gene, final thought for you.
Final thought. I think this is one of James Gunn's best films. He knocked it out of the park with this. I'm really happy coming out. I'm all full of emotions.
Yeah, same. Endless river of emotion. James Gunn is maybe my favorite Marvel director working right now because he also apparently has the best working relationship with them. And you know what? If he gets to make big, weird, bombastic, emotional movies like this with them, I hope their working relationship doesn't come to an end anytime soon. It won't, because apparently Guardians 3 is happening with him. Right. So this is just good news all around.
Good news. It was Wham Bam Shang Alang by Silver.
All right.
A second favorite.
Okay. Gene, where can the people find you?
Gene9892, Twitter, Instagram, all around.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter at Diego Waffles. President Diego is the handle. Waffle Press, like, subscribe if you like this video. If you didn't like, subscribe anyways, because you might find something you do like.